Hello everyone, welcome to A Drink and a Chat one more day, and today we are here to talk a lot about Lady Gaga and Mayhem's new album. It's been out for already 2 days.
Well, we heard that exclusively on Thursday, so 3 days ago.
Yeah. So if you wanna know everything about the album, what we think about the album, the first positions in terms of charts. Also, she was in Saturday Night Live yesterday, so we are gonna talk also about her performance, and we got something else. You wanna say it?
Yeah, we saw a gig yesterday, some new pop group in London.
Yeah, we are gonna talk about
Yeah,
them.
we put a little video as well so you can see what they were giving yesterday.
So,
And we also have some comments from the internet, from Reddit, from Twitter about Lady Gaga. So we're gonna
yes.
read them and read them for filth.
So if you wanna know all of this, just stay for the next minutes of your life with us. Okay, so we are ready, more than ready. I have to say that I was waiting for today's episode because we have, as I say, a lot to say about the album. But before, as always, every episode, we are gonna drink and
And have a chat.
have a chat.
Still not sponsored, but girl, we love them.
Yes, we're still waiting for you, Buzzballs. Yeah, but as
They
always,
don't even know who we are. Keep waiting, girl.
but they will know. who
They
we
will,
are,
they
yes.
will.
So you shake
You
it
shake it good.
and drink.
For those who think, yeah.
Okay,
Cheers.
Cheers for Mayhem.
Mother Monster.
Yeah, so Mother Monster, she gave birth again to the what's the album? Number 7. Seventh
Number
album.
7?
Yeah, if we don't count all the random stuff that she does. The 7th album, finally Mayhem is with all of us. And there's a lot of mixed opinions on the internet.
I have some opinions.
What do you think about the album?
I love that. So first of all, on Thursday we got the VPN to New Zealand and we were listening to the album exclusively and we were kind of like fangirling. We loved that. We played it on repeat.
You know, I have to say that I'm a person that all my friends know that every time that I listen to an album for first time, I never like it.
Yeah.
This one wasn't like this. And it's not because I was ready to like it. You know, I was not a super fan of Lady Gaga or whatever. No, she lost me a long time ago. But, you know, like, it came so fresh. Like, it's not what I was expecting, but in a good way.
And yeah, maybe that's a good way because, you know, the biggest critique is that the album is not matching the kind of like expectations that she said or the expectation of the fans that they had that it was going to be dark pop, the fame monster, and it's just not that. It's completely, not completely opposite of dark, but it's not.
Well, I have to say that for me, Abracadabra and Disease, they don't really represent the sound of the album.
100%.
So I understand how
You can be
white
disappointed.
people is a little bit like, well, this is not what you've been selling. Because, I mean, it doesn't need to be that way, but the lead single and the second single, they should represent what you're going to find in the album.
Yeah.
That's in the traditional times when you were only listening to singles on the radio, you were buying an album because of the sound of the single. So if the single is misleading, I can understand the frustration of the little monsters.
I think what happened is, well, I don't know why she released Disease. That was very, I don't know, a weird choice for us. We've been saying it from the beginning. And then
it became true.
Yeah.
It became true.
Flop.
Total
And
flop.
then I think she released Abracadabra as like a way to be like, look, I'm not gonna do anything like this, but I enjoy this.
Yes.
Have this moment, play in the club, do poppers, go to the bathroom while you bumping it up, and have this, because the album is not gonna be anything like this. I feel like it was a gift for the fans.
You know what I think? Like, when she started doing this album, she went to this kind of funk, pop rock vibe, really fresh, really for a live performance, for the stadiums, But then they realized, okay, but if we're gonna put through this album, we need some potential singles, like something more powerful, commercial. And I think that's when Abracadabra and Disease came. Do I have any evidence of this? No. Do I care about any evidence to say what I'm saying? Neither.
We're just giving our opinion.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I said I love the album. I am so happy. I feel like it might be like my favorite album from Gaga, and I'm not saying it just because it's new. But The Fame is kind of like my favorite Gaga album, and this is kind of like a grown-up version.
Yeah, I'm moving between The Fame Monster, Born This Way, and this one. And I have to say that she kind of recovered me as a fan because she lost me from art pop onward. Like I was listening to the album, but I was not a fan. Actually, she came here to London, and I didn't even buy tickets.
Yeah, we
like
didn't
6
go.
years ago.
Yeah. I definitely feel like she's kind of back. You know, I feel like she did a lot of like weird career choices that I didn't agree. Like I don't like her acting. You know, for me, the Joker, and then
House of Gaga.
Joanne, the House of Gaga
Joanne,
makeup. So I feel like there were some choices that were not for me.
And probably things like we already forgot about
Yeah,
her.
but I think this choice musically, it was a great choice for her to
Yes,
go.
finally.
Yes.
Finally. So, what are the charts are saying? Well, Gaga, let me tell you that the charts are not really supporting you. I mean, we only have like 2 days. And of course, like, she's gonna debut number 1 because there's no competition and it's easy. The competition is...
Technic Ray, girl.
She's been already 2 weeks in number 1. Good for you, but now it's time for real divas. But she's not pulling good numbers. She's getting on the first day of streamings on Spotify exactly the same amount of streamings than Chromatica. And some little monster will be like, oh, but that's really good. Da, da, da. No, it's not. Because Spotify...
I think it was less than Chromatica, wasn't
No,
it?
same numbers, or, you know,
Similar.
Like, yeah. So it's like, no, bitch. You know, like, Spotify 6 years ago had so many less million users. So there should be a growth for everyone. You know, like, even for our podcast. If we had our podcast 6 years ago, we should be expecting more listeners.
I think as well, you know, Lady Gaga is not coming from a successful era.
Yeah.
So, you know, so she lost a lot of fan base. Like, this is kind of like her chance of getting, you know, the general public back and getting her
I
fans.
think exactly the
Wait,
same.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
want to share it with you because I wanted to say it live, and now you're stealing my nachos.
I'm stealing your nachos. So yeah, you know, like Beyonce was coming with Cowboy Carter. She was coming from Renaissance.
Yeah.
Billie was, you know, people were waiting for her as well. Taylor Swift is gonna do big numbers.
Yeah.
And Gaga had no hits before the album. Like
Nothing. This was a flop.
yeah.
Die With a Smile doesn't seem like
Chromatica
the
didn't
album.
connect to the GP either. So it's like, you know, she needs to build herself again.
Yeah.
I believe, well, I hope the album is gonna have longevity.
I think so too. But it depends if she wants to
Yeah.
promote. And I think finally she believes in her project. So I'm sure like she's gonna be doing performances. She's gonna be really present for the next.
Yeah,
months.
it feels like it is. Because also she said that the next step for her is to have kids.
Oh.
So I feel like, you know, this is gonna be the last album
Yeah,
for a
that's
while.
it. Yeah.
And you know, I'm happy that's such like a good note to end before having a break, because it does feel
Do you wanna have a baby?
no. No, girl. Like sometimes I go to work and then I'm like coming home and I'm like, thank God I don't have a baby to take care
I
of.
got a friend now, like she's pregnant now for months, and you know, because actually I'm older than her, and I see my life and I see her life, and it's like, oof, I don't know, like if I would like to be in a position of having babies. I'm too old anyway.
Look
to
at
be a
us, we're
father.
here having drinks on a Sunday talking about Lady Gaga. So there is no way we can have babies.
And if I have a baby, it will be a little monster. I'll make sure
not
it's a
this
little
one,
monster.
no. A Ethnic Ray, little alien. I forgot what I was saying.
No, you were saying like it's a moment, and because I totally.
No, sorry, I was gonna say, I'm happy that, you know, that's like a good note to end before going on a break, because it feels very Gaga.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like before the
Closing the
fade.
cycle.
Yeah, kind of closing the circle.
And for me, like she's not getting good streamers and good numbers. Of course, she's gonna be number 1, but it doesn't mean like you're getting good numbers compared to your previous record. And it's because she's been losing audience with every album. But now this one, hopefully, and I think she deserves for the next one, if there's a future album, it will be a way up. You know, like Renaissance was for Cowboy 2.
Yeah.
For
I
Cowboy 1.
I really hope she is gonna, you know, go 100% with this era. And I feel like I think she will. I feel like she loves the album. She's doing a lot of promo already. And the album is great.
Okay, let's talk about the album. What are your best songs? We are not talking about this flop, Abracadabra.
Yeah. I love it. Like, and you know, every time for me, it's been on repeat since Thursday. I haven't
know that.
listened to anything else. And I feel like every time I listen to it, I have like a new favorite track. And
Which one is your favorite track right now?
So far, probably Perfect Celebrity.
You know,
I love that.
it was probably my first standout, but not anymore. I might be very basic, but Vanish Into You,
Yeah, definitely. They're pushing that as a single.
Zombieland,
Zombie Boy.
Zombieland is the movie. I mean, don't blame me, blame basketball cocktails. No,
Okay, your own and an off license near you.
Zombie Boy, Garden of Eve,
Eden?
Eden. Oh my god, what I'm saying. And How Bad You Want Me.
Can we talk about that song? Well, you know, it's the highest charting song of the album.
And I get it.
Listen, I am gonna say,
But
the Swifties, they do it all the time. They move things, because, you know, this song is charting higher than everything else.
but
just because
explain the Taylor Swift thing, because maybe people don't know, you should know.
Well, so basically the song sounds like a Taylor Swift song. It's not much to say.
You know, also there's rumors on the internet that Taylor Swift is doing the background vocals.
I don't believe it.
I don't think so
I
either.
don't believe it.
But, you know, it wouldn't be the first time
Yeah.
that Taylor is in the background and she never shows up, like
This is
Rihanna
what
with
you came for.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. But see, like, even just the possibility of her vocals being in there,
It's a
the
massive
Swifties
mistake, yeah.
are moving, honey.
I'm moving, like I'm listening, because it sounds so, from the very first note, it sounds so, well, actually it sounds a little bit like Gorgeous, and Hits Different, which is a bonus track from Midnight.
But apparently it sounds a lot like Yazoo, Don't Go, or something like that. Do you know,
yeah,
we checked for yesterday.
so we don't talk about all
Yeah,
things.
we don't know
Yeah,
all things.
yeah.
But yeah,
I'm very
no,
modern.
I know people kind of wanted this to be like the next single because it's doing well, but no, for me, it will kill the artistic integrity of the album.
Yes, and you don't wanna put globally a song that
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like you.
Yeah.
So what will be your next single, Gaga?
I don't know if like, well, Vanish Into You, definitely. Garden of Eden, it sounds really good, but maybe a little bit too gay.
Which one?
Garden of Eden, you know, I can be your girlfriend for. It's a little bit cheesy. I don't know if it's like this kind of music is trendy anymore. I
But
love
we're
it.
going through the summer.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the lyrics that I don't think are gonna.
Yeah, I think she got a lot of options.
What do you think?
I think probably Vanish Into You. Because it sounds...
That's one that they're pushing as a single.
Let's talk about references.
Yes.
Because, you know, for me, Vanish Into You, she's taking the part of a romance.
People have been saying it. I don't see it,
I-
but I mean,
I thought from the very beginning.
yeah, everybody's saying it.
But also, you know, like, she sounds... And I'm gonna give here some critique, and it's a good critique, because she sounds in a song, and I cannot tell you exactly which one is the one, like, A Shadow of a Man, she sounds like Michael Jackson. There's a song that she sounds like Prince. In another...
Perfect. No, Killah.
No.
Killah?
Killah, yeah. The riff of the guitar. The riff. I'm a musician, suddenly. Then she sounds as Taylor Swift. Then she sounds like Britney in some bits of songs. So, you know, for me, it's like, well, she doesn't sound as Madonna. So, how do you feel about that?
Actually,
Nah.
Don't Call Tonight is a little bit Madonna La Isla Bonita.
No, you wanted it. No,
Just saying it. So she's copying everyone but not Madonna.
Yes. No, but what I say is like, I
Lies.
don't think she's copying. Like, she's making a big and obvious reference, but in a good way.
Yes, I
Because
agree.
it sounds good. Like, the Michael Jackson song sounds good. The Prince reference sounds good. The Britney's part of it sounds good. So for me, it's like she's
The
completely
nachos.
inspired. She's taking all nachos, Doritos, everything. She's taking everything, and she's pulling a good album. It still sounds like her.
And for me, the thing is, like, Lady Gaga has always been referencing people. Like, I mean, like, in her first era, you know, the lightning from David Bowie, and she was always being inspired by
Yeah.
other artists. So, for me, to have references, it just shows how big her music knowledge and passion is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how you understand the business and you understand who is being leading.
Yeah, exactly.
The sound. So for me, no, if I need to give a score, I'm gonna say between a 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, definitely a 9.
Yeah.
I think some of maybe the track listing could have been different. Like, you know, too many ballads in the end, and then the rest is a little bit too.
Actually, you know, like there's still 2 songs
Yeah.
that are coming out maybe tomorrow. I don't have this information, but the full album is not complete. I'm gonna say this. The full album is not complete yet, because in maybe tomorrow, in 2 days, she's gonna the other 2 songs that are forming the album, but it's not a deluxe version because they belong to the album. So they got like, for example, they belong to track 4 and track
So
7.
basically, so there's like this deluxe version of the album that has 2 extra songs. and they are not in the end like all the bonus tracks. They are kind of like mixed in the rest of the track listing.
So for me, this is like really bad marketing, because what am I buying right now? The cheap version of the album? Because you're not selling me the future deluxe version. No, because the complete album is that. So you're giving me a piece of the album. Like, what kind of shit is that?
No, I mean, maybe, it's not the complete album. It's just in a way that makes the album more pleasant to listen to. The album is this, and then the 2 other tracks are extra, and they amplify how the album sounds.
I'm gonna do this critique to you, Gaga. Stephanie.
Who's Cara?
Gaga. So anyway, I think like from a drinking a chat podcast, I forgot our name. You get a really good score. I don't know. We don't have yet any other important magazines as us.
They're saying we do have them. So a lot of them already
we were in the
scored.
first.
Yeah, no, honey, but we will be counted. Apparently, there's no way he can, score less than 80.
80, okay. So,
No less than that for sure.
So
mathematically, that's what I read. But I don't know.
so
I'm
we
not
are
good with
very
numbers.
aligned on.
Yeah.
I feel like we are becoming soon part of Metacritic.
Yeah, I do feel like people have a lot of expectation for the album to be dark pop and blah blah blah, whatever she said. But in the end, you got a great album. I get it. It was deceiving.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Like I'm tired of little
Yeah.
monsters, because they are not really little. I've never been a little monster, but I'm a person that can appreciate the fact like you're inspired by an
Yeah.
album, and girl, you be inspired.
There was actually something I want to tell you about this, because like Beyonce fans, they never complain about Beyonce's album. Everything is perfect when it comes out.
Do you think that's a good thing?
No, Taylor Swift, her fans never complain about what she does.
Denial.
But
They live in denial.
Lady Gaga's fans, they pick her apart all the time.
But maybe too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
too much.
That's why it's harder for her to be as praised,
Yeah.
because even her own fans criticize her a lot. And we were the first ones to criticize Die With A Smile in the beginning,
this is-
not fitting into track listing, and then Die With A Smile, perfect,
Fits. Yeah.
better than the other two.
Yeah. Obviously, it was just coincidence.
Yeah.
But it fits probably Die With A Smile more than
Abracadabra,
This Is
definitely.
Abracadabra. So, like, I'm a little bit sad, because I see, like, unless that she's very present and she does a lot of promo, I don't see the album being successful. Yes, it's gonna get the number 1, but slowly it's gonna fade away
Yeah.
and disappear. And I think it's a great
I think it's a
core
great album.
of songs.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And very cohesive, because Lady Gaga has been always really conceptual album girl.
Yeah. If there's one more thing I want to say, I feel like
Yes, just say it.
yeah, I feel like if you're a fan of Lady Gaga, you're gonna enjoy this album.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan of Bad Romance and just the hits, it's not what you're expecting.
yeah.
But if you like Lady Gaga from the beginning, because she was doing this kind of music from the Fame and before the Fame, you will love this.
And also, you need to allow the artist to grow up and evolve and do different sounds. So.
Because when Abracadabra came out, we were happy because it was a banger and it was, great. But we were like, she went back to what she knew she could sell. So we were kind of discrediting her a little bit. And I'm happy that actually she was like, I'm going to do something different that I've never done before.
Yeah.
And so good for her, because we love it.
And you know what happened last night? She went to Saturday Night Live, and then she was hosting and she was performing. And for me, she did the obvious thing and a surprise thing. Like, obviously, in Saturday Night Live, there's always 2 live performances. So the first one was Abracadabra.
Which I'm happy that she did it.
Oh my god!
Because he deserved
I
a
knew she
performance.
was gonna do it, because
Yeah.
it was a way to thank the
fans.
gays, the fans,
Yeah.
and everybody supporting that. Like, you've been embracing the song, like you've been talking, because maybe it's not getting the sales, but it's getting the conversation.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Nobody was.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
were, but Abracadabra is like, oh, this song is good.
Yeah, and the conversation, it was like, this is
Yeah.
a flop.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Um,
what do you think of the performance?
I thought she did great. And it was creative, the whole staging. She was singing live, she was dancing, she was looking like Gaga, the outfit was very Gaga.
Something that I really liked as well is like they thought about changing a little bit the song. Like the very first verse is a cappella, so the music completely stops. So when someone is treating a performance like with a
Special.
lot of effort, like I wanna make a good impression on fans because it's for the fans, and she was dancing, like she was on the air, she was, she was everywhere. You cannot do this live. No, so like she was giving what, I mean, maybe I'm gonna be too extra, maybe it's because of the basketball cocktail thing, but I haven't seen a so talented and with a lot of effort, with a lot of touch, with a lot of sensitivity in years in television.
And also, multi-talented, because, she was
maybe
singing.
that was the word I was looking
She was singing, she was dancing, she was
Very
wolf.
wolf. She can dance, she can sing, she can
wolf.
wolf.
It was giving theatrics, it was giving fashion, it
She
was giving dance.
giving faces,
She was
the
giving
crazy faces.
She was looking for the memes, I think, especially in the other performance.
Yeah, because she also performed
Killah! Look at us!
Yeah, it seems like we
prepared that, we didn't. Just
I was not expecting that song to be played, but again, for me, it's like a statement of Gaga saying like, I like this album, I'm not pushing the potential singers, I'm gonna do what I feel I want to do. For me, it's like she wants to sing this song.
And I feel like Killah is a good introduction to the sound of the album. So, to put it on an SNL, okay, Abracadabra was, as I said before, a gift for the fans, and Killah, if you buy the album, if you listen to the album, this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. Like, from all the 4 songs that the general public knows right now, Killah is the closer one to what Mayhem represents.
Yeah, I agree with you. But we also need to talk about the Killah performance.
Yes, because what do you think? I was not expecting Zombie.
Well, it was
Killah to be the next one, but for me, like she's making a statement. Like she's saying like, this is representing the sound of the album.
Yeah.
So this is the song, like, if you get into Mayhem, this is what you're gonna find.
Yeah, as I say, I think Abracadabra was a gift for the fans. As in, I know you're expecting dark pop and club. Totally. It's not the album, so I'll give you the single, have fun with it. I'm gonna give you a great performance, but for other people, if you're listening to Killah, that's what the album sounds like.
You know what I think about Zombie? I mean, you need to watch it.
It's Killah.
Yes.
No Zombie.
Oh
Killah.
My God, like, Zombie it's me. So both of them are really great performances, but you know what I think? Like, she's not gonna be happy about it. Because she's she really cares about performances and vocally, and in both of them, I don't know if it was because there was a lot of choreo, a lot of movements, or it was probably also the nerves of presenting and also performing. She ran out of breath in both of the songs, but it's the only thing.
I think, I don't look for perfect vocals when I watch a performance, and because she was doing everything. She was dancing, she was singing. The choreo was all the time. Like, Beyonce, when she does her choreo, sometimes it's just, pa, 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 sing, pa, pa, pa.
Yeah, she was
and I think Lady Gaga, she was doing things all throughout the songs. And, we look at Sabrina Carpenter, we look at Chappelle Brown, and when they perform, they do nothing.
Let me tell you something. During the Grammys, I was watching Charlie XCX's performance with my friends, and everybody was like, oh my God, amazing, and I was thinking like, for me, like, she had no stage presence. She had to use like 100,000 dancers and throw so many underwear in the air, and still she's not getting my attention. And so I think like this new generation that got now 18, 20, 25 years old, you're getting nothing from them. Like, you're very... You just like what you see because you don't know before
how good it was. You're losing the ancient scripts.
Yeah.
Right?
Madonna, come back to us. No, but, like, there's no performances. Like, look, Fabri, like, last week, Tate McRae was in Saturday Night Live, and she did a really good performance.
She did really good, compared, again, to what we had.
And now you compare, and I was so happy, like, oh my God, I really liked Tate McRae sports car performance, and now obviously I'm gonna have to compare. I compared Tate McRae with what Lady Gaga did.
Night and day.
And you're just from the school.
I feel like Lady Gaga,
she
she came back and she showed us how a performance is.
Yeah.
Because Lady Gaga, she used to be one of those girls who was performing every day at a different show, and every time she was bringing it, she had a gig, a gimmick, a gag.
Yeah, and she doesn't even use the piano this time.
No.
Or the guitar. Like. She started with the drums like a crazy bitch.
She was going for the memes. At some point, she was like, I want this to be...
Yeah, for me, the the Killah performance is very. I don't care about what the whole US is thinking about me. This is me. This is crazy. This is giving looks of a crazy person, and I'm happy with it because I enjoy the music. And for me, this is what Mayhem is. It's like a full concept of now finally I know who I am. I know what kind of music I wanna be performing in the next 1-2 years of my life. And if you like it, come aboard. Probably I'm gonna do a tour soon. Enjoy, because you're gonna see live music, you're gonna see a live sound, a live rock music, and you're gonna love it.
And you're gonna see a legend. I mean, Lady Gaga is
Yeah,
a
and
legend
she's a
right
legend.
now.
17 years now since she started with the fame. And you know what?
I love how we were talking so much shit about her before when this is dropped.
No, but
and look
that
at us
talks
now.
good about us.
Yes.
Or maybe not.
We are
Like
very
double standards.
We are very objective. You
No,
know?
I hate it, and you hate it too. This is, but you know, since Abracadabra for me something flipped in a way.
Yeah.
And now that we got the full album, and I see that this is probably one of my least favorite songs. You got me, Gaga, and I'm happy that I was wrong a few months ago with
Yeah.
the whole.
And you know, we put our hands up and we're like,
Yeah.
sorry, Mother
Sorry.
Master.
Yes. If you wanna sue me, Gaga, you're gonna win the case because you were right.
Okay, but sue him.
Yeah.
Don't sue me.
I don't have money. So.
All right, have you got any final thoughts on the album?
For me, it's I'm gonna give you a highlight. Like if that was like a proper magazine. Lady Gaga finally found herself.
You're so basic. You are so
Okay, you
basic.
go. Okay, let me. While you say, I'm thinking.
No, so for me, like, you know, the album is
Say no more.
the album is very divisive. People like it, people don't like it, and I think it's because we are so used to Taylor Swift, you know, kind of this kind of bland,
Don't go there.
bland pop star, Gracie Adams,
Don't go
Sabrina
there.
Carpenter,
We are not going there.
even Ariana Grande. You know, their album are, you know, bland. You can like it, you can all like it, and it is what it is. But you know, this album has a lot of different melodies, a lot of different vocals,
And harmonies.
genres, fifth harmonies. So you know, I feel like
pass.
you need some time to be like, I
Digest
enjoy,
it.
yeah, digest it, because it's not simple. She's not whispering, talking. This album is to sing along. It's for the stadiums.
Yes. And as yes.
And I'm into it.
And as we say before, it's full of big inspirations. And also, let me say something that I didn't say and I want to say it. It's a long record. You know, like she's not thinking like, this is fast McDonald's music. I'm going to make songs with 3-4
Katy Perry.
minutes. Yeah. Go to hell. O sea, hell no.
To space.
Oh, the basketballs.
Sure, girl.
Well, go wherever you want, girl. 'Cause you
Blame
got
the
money.
basketballs.
Yeah. And so, you know, and well, we're gonna do something now.
The comments?
Yes, because, you know, like, probably you're tired already of watching what we have to say about it. So we've been, because there's like this mix of feelings from the fans. So we went through Twitter and Reddit to pick up some comments.
on the pop heads Reddit.
Puppets.
Pop heads. So people that like pop music.
Yeah, so we are gonna be responding as if we were Lady Gaga.
We're not gonna be responding, we're just gonna be... Oh, and I also got some memes.
you got memes?
We got some memes.
But am I gonna be reading them, yeah?
Yes, you can
So
read them.
excuse my language, excuse my pronunciation.
Alright, there you go. And then we put them on the screen.
How many we got?
I don't know. But you know,
So-
if you don't like anyone, you can...
Okay. If it's too long, I'm not gonna read it because I got
just read
TDHD.
the highlights.
Highlights.
Oh, we got other roll.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola is saying. I mean, what it says. My pussy. Well, whatever.
Well, Lana. Clearly Lana, the brave
Pussy
fan.
tastes like, well, yeah. So the Home World 2 days ago, so on the day of the release, said, "This album sounds like a Lady Gaga parody. It's everything formulaic about pop without none of the exciting colors." Do you agree?
Hard disagree.
Hard disagree.
Formulaic,
Flop.
nothing of it is
Flop
formulaic.
comment.
Flop comment,
Like,
sorry
what do
girl.
you mean, like formulaic? Like formulaic will be like using
One for three.
yeah 1-4-3 or using
You know, the structures are like the same as basic
Yeah.
pop songs, and nothing in here is
Yeah.
formulaic. You know, it's very different than a normal pop song.
and none of the exciting colors. Like, are you Lord? Like, you know, Lord can play music by colors.
No, so that's synesthesia. That's how it's
Actually,
called.
no, I'm a neuroscientist.
Yeah.
Girl, you're wrong.
Flop. Anyway,
my,
flop.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola? No way.
Flopping harder than Mayhem
Okay, so
on Spotify.
Bravo Whiskey 89 says, hot take. This is trash. No, you're trash. Abra is the only good and commercially viable song.
So first of all, don't call it Abra because you're not familiar. You know, like in the album, you don't get the privilege to call it Abra.
Yes, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Yes, like you're nothing. Yeah, you're just a bottle of whiskey. Everything else is a filler. Probably you need the fillers. This is, there's no profile picture. Like there's like a song.
Nobody puts profile pictures, but we know why.
And then he says, or she says, or whatever. Bravo Whiskey says, this is one of the weakest songs. He's alright.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You know, girl, when you got it, you got it.
Yes, you know what you're talking about.
You know what you're talking
about.
about.
And the marketing was way off.
Agreed.
It almost feels like the same song and beat all the way through. I can understand this, but from a tasteless person, from an ignorant person, because they cannot understand like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Britney. They are different people.
Yes.
So if you feel like that, you're just basic and ignorant, and you take that, you receive it, you embrace it, and that's life.
And you know, you have your opinion, and we got our own opinion.
And we respect it.
No, I mean, of course, you don't have to like the album, but stream it.
And then he say, this is her TTPD. Torture Police Department. No. I think the Torture Police Department was like a few years ago. So Bravo Whiskey, your comment gets a 4 out of 10 because I agree with you. This was shit.
This is her ray of light.
Yeah.
Right? You see it?
And Confessions is about to come. So
After
then we go. Emergency Chick.
Oh my god.
That was a flop. I don't know what was this noise, but it came from my mouth.
you got a monster in there, ready to come out, a little monster.
Okay, so that person says, I love Chromatica, but if I'm honest, the album is missing that like theater energy Gaga excels at. But this album is like having a Gaga that enjoys making pop back.
I agree.
Yes.
I
love the plot twist of it, sounding like the disco songs on the Fame rather than the Fame monster.
Yes, hard agree.
Girl, you're talented. You should work in Pitchfork or Billboard.
No, you're better than them. Come here and judge with us.
You can replace the one you want.
We can do like a drag race lip sync to decide.
No, but I get what she means. But
yes.
Maybe the theater energy, she's putting it in a different way.
But in the performances and in the videos.
I mean, I'm not reading this. This is the Bible, chapter 7, San Jesucristo. No, I'm not reading that. Let's just read the first sentence.
But wait, I want to say about the comment before. I agree. It feels like, this is she's having fun again with the music. And it is what it is.
And I think we say that. Like,
she's
enjoying this. She found her sound.
You don't have to eat the nachos from Born This Way or The Fame Monster to have a good album.
Yeah.
Because that was the original nachos.
So another Lana Del Rey fan, I guess, Ultraviolence.
No, girl, they are reading her filth.
But she wrote a lot, like a book. So I'm just gonna read the first lines. It really kills me to say this as a fan who was so excited for this album, but it's a bit shit. From Manchester. Aside from This Is and Abracadabra, the part is snipped. The aesthetics and instrumentals that have been teased, nowhere to be seen or heard.
Sure, but you can be disappointed that it's not what you were expecting, but doesn't mean it's shit. Yeah, you can be like, it's not what I wanted, but it's not shit.
Yeah, as a psychologist, I understand your frustration. I'm looking at you at the camera.
Get your degrees out.
But like, it doesn't matter. Like, life is moving on. Probably Lana Del Rey is gonna release something soon, no?
May?
Lasso? Not Lasso
No,
anymore?
she changed the name.
Anyway,
the right man will stay.
Anyway, Ultraviolence, don't get offended if I don't finish your
have some
comment.
Dick pic.
Oh yes, here. Then, okay, Fifth Marble says, sorry, but the people complaining about this not feeling Gaga enough needs to re-evaluate the way they're engaging with the album and art. This is an album made by Lady Gaga. It's as Gaga as it gets. Stop letting your parasocial expectations ruin your experience and engage with the album for what it is.
I agree. You don't agree?
A little bit too much, girl.
No, because for me, people are like, oh, there's no Gaga. They think Gaga is just one era.
Well, no.
But Gaga has been, if there's something that she did her career, is been changing all the time.
Experimental,
From...
Maybe not experimental, yeah.
Yeah,
what you say. Yeah.
She went from pop to jazz to country to movies to...
Joker.
Yeah, so...
To House of Gaga.
So you cannot expect her to be doing the same song over and over.
Yes, Fitzmarble. Actually, you're getting 81 likes, so 82 now. Well, 82
83.
and 83.
And 1989.
1989. So, what is pretty?
Oh, then I was like, okay, read the other one first. No, read this one first.
Okay, we love to Gaga. Well, Ek Montoya official. Oh, Montoya.
Montoya, please. Montoya, please.
What was it? Montoya, por
favor.
favor. So, Ek Montoya, oh my god, I should stop drinking. Ek Montoya official says, we love to Gaga, this isn't doing it for me. Her old stuff was always felt so effortless in my opinion, but this almost feels like she's trying too hard to convince us that 2010's Gaga is still breathing.
Disagree.
I
think she did the opposite.
Yeah, for me it's like she took the spirit of 2010 and give it a thought, give it a spin,
vomit it, shit on it, hit it again.
And this is what you get. Because this is very rocky, very funky.
Yeah.
No, we did say that it's a funky album.
Everything is funk.
Funky.
Something that we were saying the other day. I think I have a better name than Mayhem. I didn't like Mayhem, but Mayhem in my ear, girl. I mean, I should get
I will never expect that you will say that online or live or whatever it is.
I mean, you laughed when I said it in person.
Yeah, but
you don't think it's a better album, and
maybe I was fake.
You always are. And it gives you a little bit more that the music is like a chaos. There's different genres. So Mayhem in my ear.
Sure. You always do that to me. Sure. So I wanted to pay you back.
But you know what? I don't need your validation because I'm buying it.
You're not getting any validation from anyone. But if you want to validate him or me or the whole Abracadabra podcast.
You're so good with this.
Yes. You see, please subscribe and delight us with your comments saying whatever you want to say about Lady Gaga, about
And listen,
him.
we expect the little monster to, support us because we've been super nice. We do mean it, but appreciate us.
Yes, please, send some love. And I'm gonna keep reading what Montoya has to say. The lyrics are shockingly bad. I don't think Lady Gaga was ever a good lyricist.
I don't need,
Yeah, I don't need her to be good on lyrics. For that, we got Lana Del Rey, and we got Taylor Swift, and we got so many boring people.
Everyone, yeah.
So the lyrics are shockingly bad, even with the it's just pop music context. Killah is embarrassing in my opinion.
Girl.
Flop.
Flop
Comment. Flop official. It gives off the impression that the only goal was to make the production as loud and abrasive as possible to the detriment of reading really catchy melodies. I mean, girl, if you're a Swiftie, go and listen to the Torture Poets department.
I want to say something. This album can have, you can criticize everything for it.
Jump on the neck.
Saying that it has no catchy melodies. I mean, the album is full of melodies. More than any other albums that I...
Ad-libs, bridges,
shit on it.
Bass, another bass, playing. No, Montoya.
Flop.
Total flop. And then, he hasn't finished. Don't think like it's over yet. I'm glad most people are enjoying it. Thank you, but this is very much in the same boat as Chromatica, where I appreciate what it was attempting to do, but probably won't return to it much. Okay,
it's your opinion.
Yeah,
it's your opinion.
Just get your Uber and go wherever you wanna go. We got one more. So 3 days ago. It's a top 1% commenter. So it
doesn't mean anything. It's just somebody that who
writes a lot.
Yeah.
So a person who no.
Wait, is the comment positive or negative?
I don't know yet. I haven't read it.
So I'll hold my judgment on the 1%.
But I have to say that if you're top 1% commenter, you're a freak. I have to say. I'm not gonna say your name because I wanna keep your privacy and I don't wanna bully. But girl, what you're doing? If you become top 1% of commenting on the internet, girl, it was a sunny day today in London, and probably this person.
You don't know where he's from.
It doesn't matter, but if he was for London, he will be like texting.
I mean, what do you think I was doing when the album came out? I was on Reddit commenting as well.
I was too. Yeah, but I'm not top 1%, or at least I don't know if I am.
Because you don't know how to use Reddit.
Actually, I don't know. I found always this app. It's an app. It's a website.
It's a website.
I always find it so hard to use, and I don't understand what's the meaning of it. What's the purpose?
It's hard to understand at the beginning.
What's the purpose of Reddit, Fabri?
So basically,
Explain to the
Reddit is like, it's kind of like a big forum, and there's like a lot of like sub forums. So you can watch things about Drag Race, about pop culture, about Real Housewives. So it's kind of like little communities about specific topics.
Now, why is so hard? Can you send a
But
message to the CEO?
it's not hard. You just need to get used to it, because it's a little bit different than the other social media.
I'm not having it. So,
Get on. I love Reddit.
So this person, I'm gonna say it. Niroi 8. I'm already revealing your
But
identity.
we're gonna put the comment up anyway. So
So
yes, bitch.
That
Get that.
person, that person says, "This is Gaga." Ask her. Oh my god, it's a good comment.
Oh.
And I'm talking shit about.
So
this
we give you
person.
publicity.
We love you.
We love you.
And it's getting 389 likes. So something to think about. I mean, this person is not a top 1% commenter for no reason, because everything he says, he's establishing a statement.
So we had 50 minutes about this person.
We are talking about Nero
For like
more
three
than
li-
Lady Gaga.
three lines.
So, silence, can we put some echo on what I'm gonna pronounce?
Well, you're gonna be editing, so
Well, so make sure, Jorge, you put echo on that. This is Gaga at her core. Not the dark pop musician, not the ballad lady, not even the dance club queen. She's Gaga, and she make anything. Art pop could mean anything. So, I'm theatrical.
Very.
But Gaga can be anything and everything she wants. Welcome back. We are happy you're happy being the musician you are.
gay. It's a very gay person.
Super gay.
But I agree. As I said before, this is a Lady Gaga album. The music that she always wanted to do, that she was doing in the beginning, all the unreleased. So
It went straight to my heart, this comment.
yeah.
And
All right,
and that's it, enough.
And then,
There's so many
and then I got something funny. I was like, we
Okay,
can look at
what
some
do you
memes.
wanna say?
We can
Just-
look at some memes.
a meme.
Yeah, about the album.
Okay,
Because I feel like someone.
because there's something else.
So
Noticing only ugly bitches hating on me.
And it's Britney Spears. Well, we put it there.
Yeah, we will
and it's
put it
Britney
there.
Spears, dancing in her living room, which is funny. And then, yeah, you can read that.
Okay, yeah, the nachos weren't reheated. She made a new batch of nachos all with homegrown organic ingredients. Agree with now that sneak. I'm talking homemade tortilla. I don't know why I say tortilla, like if I
You're
was
Spanish.
English. Yeah, I'm talking homemade tortilla chips, fresh made guacamole from vegetables in her garden, the chips made from the milk of her cows. Mayhem is it.
So, bitch, yeah, the nachos were not reheated.
Yeah, so like, how many memes you got, bitch?
Mayhem's lowest critic scores being 1 for 3 science.
Okay, not because you're giving me too many.
Well, that was
additional-
it. We are done.
Yeah, we are done with Lady Gaga, but we don't want to leave yet
Well,
because where were we last night?
I was.
I mean, we live in. I don't know, probably you don't know because it's the first time you contact with us, and hopefully
Like
not
aliens.
So we live in London, and last night, because it was a Saturday night, we went out, and suddenly we found these 3 girls that we loved.
Yeah, so we went to the Clapham Grant. And
South London.
Yeah,
we didn't say we are from London.
yeah, and it was kind of like a chapel-run party called Hot to Go. But then had like performances during the night, and they got
And there was one that was for us. Amazing.
yeah. So they got this girl band out called Say Now.
Say now.
And they were giving you like cheetah girls. So it was like 3 girls. One was like giving you Britney. One was giving you Beyonce. And then she was giving you, I don't know, Pretty. She was very pretty.
Yes. Yeah, another one. No, but they were really good. The 3 of them.
Yeah, and they performed a medley of Britney songs, which I was like, oh,
and they
that's
were
very interesting.
singing what we identify are their own songs, like Nothing Left to Say or something like that.
Yeah.
I think. And Don't Text, Don't Call.
Yeah.
And like, of course, like we're gonna be talking about Chappelle Roan, Charlie, Lady Gaga, but it was, you know, a nice surprise to have.
Because they
Now.
were really good. They were
Yeah.
giving, you know, old school, like a girl groups.
And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put them in the box description, and we will love to say that we were in the crowd.
Maybe we can put like a video that we took over here.
Still, you're giving me
Good
a lot
luck.
of- Good luck, babe. No, but you know, it's nice to see like new girls trying hard or harder.
And
than-
especially starting from the clubs.
Yeah, because
Like Lady Gaga, that's what she started in the
yeah.
clubs.
So say now, say no more, and that's
And
that's
say
all the
less,
time
we
have.
got it.
So you wanna end up, you wanna wrap up the whole episode because this is probably the last time that we are giving Lady Gaga a full episode, because before you say it, it's showing in your card around there. Lady Gaga, no, don't look at that. I need to put it. We did a few days ago a whole review of Lady Gaga's career before Mayhem. So if you wanna watch it, if you wanna say it's a few minutes, 1 hour episode talking about the last few eras. And how do you want to wrap up?
I want to wrap up Stream Mayhem. It's a great album.
Yes, it
you know,
is.
take some time to digest it,
yeah.
but don't be like,
Be
oh,
patient.
you know, I cannot do poppers to the song, girl. Do acid.
To LSD, for example. But no, Lady Gaga for me, like, I feel really sorry about not believing in you
Yes.
4 months ago, for discrediting you when you decided to add Die With A Smile in the album, for not being sure about what the fuck you were gonna release. You were right all along, and I don't mind if I have to say sorry, if you have to say sorry, because we truly feel sorry about it.
Sign
we
me up.
support your album, and if it does great in terms of charts, I will love it, but if it doesn't, I don't care, because girl, you rock it.
Whatever he said. And also, Gaga, you know, promote it. Do whatever you gotta do, because this album deserves to be a career highlight.
And you know, come to our podcast. And if you don't wanna come, it's fine, because we are done for tonight. So thank you very much, guys. You wanna say goodbye?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Hey, hey.